cheese he's going to put. Is he allowed to do that or no? What we said?
Yes.
We said it's, huh?
Yes.
Your opinion.
It's good.
We said that according to our halakha, it's allowed because we have double reason to be lenient. Even though the knife was ben yomo on the fire with the meat, it absorbed first meaty taste. It's not considered to be affecting the onion. Remember? Because we said there's only 3 things that they are spicy by halakha. One of them is
Radish.
I don't know how it's spicy, but in their times probably it was spicy. I mean, it's radish is a little bit spicy.
Red, what is it? Red?
Редиска, да.
Oh, that's spicy.
Selka.
So a little spicy. Ginger is much spicier than
Yeah,
that.
I mean,
Garlic, forget about it. But yet the garlic, halakha says you're allowed to cut with that knife, garlic, and put that garlic in dairy food, no problem.
a knife, a meat knife.
Meat knife. You just cut with this shashlik. Hot, boiling on the fire.
One for 60.
Not for 1 for 60.
But
No.
you clean the knife.
You clean it.
How do you? Oh, you just
Wash it off with soap, whatever. And then you chop with this garlic. You chop with this onion. Can you put that garlic, that onion in dairy food or no?
Yes.
Says the halakha, it's allowed.
What about
Big hidush.
tomato?
Symbolic tomato.
Можно.
Yeah.
That
any
goes
vegetable?
for-
You're saying any vegetable you can do this?
No, that's
Besides 3 things,
Besides 3 things.
Selka.
which is spicy. In their times, the spicy was snon, which is radish, silka, which is spinach. Don't ask me how. And hiltit. Hiltit, Gemara says that it was such a spicy thing that if a cow will eat it, it will not be kosher anymore because it'll make holes in the stomach of the cow.
We said chili pepper.
It's very
Which,
acidic.
which is, some people suggest that's chili pepper or, how do you call it?
Sudani.
יש משהו יותר גרוע?
Ghost pepper.
ברשות מוריי ורבותיי,
שמיים.
ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם שהכל נהיה בדברו.
Amen.
Well, can I ask a question about it? Because you just do the remind me of Omer. Why didn't we count to 50? We counted to 49.
התורה says 7 שבועות, ספור לך.
What does that mean?
7 complete weeks.
7 times.
We
Count.
we don't count like
Or
one
58 you don't count. And it says, what's the reason? To teach you that you can never finish the job. Who will finish the job? Hashem. You will only obligated to put the efforts to start the job. This is the rule in life, in everything. In Shalom Bayit, in kids' education, in trying to keep Shabbat, trying to learn Torah, in everything. Your job is not to be successful. Your job is to put the effort. You're going to be successful or not, it's up to Hashem. So 49 days you do, you didn't finish the 50 you're supposed to do. No, the 50 Hashem does it already for you. He finishes the job for you. Okay, back to us. So this chiltit depends who you ask, but it's a very, very spicy one. Cutting this one with that knife and then putting that spicy pepper with dairy will be a problem. But garlic, onions, lemon. Many times people ask, can I cut with a meaty knife, lemon, and then he wants to squeeze it into fish that he wants to have dairy with that also. Or squeeze it into dairy food. Salad. He makes salad,
Cheese.
puts fateh cheese in there.
So there is nothing to
And the
do with
fateh cheese is dairy. The lemon is cut with a meaty knife. Ben yomo, you just cut with this meat on the kli rishon. Symbolic, most of the time our knives are not cut with kli rishon. Yeah? When was the last time you used knife on kli rishon on the fire? When was the last time you did that?
What make it show?
На огня.
Oh, yeah.
Только ситка, yeah?
When do you do? Maybe if a person makes omelet with the sasiski or whatever, he's gonna cut it. If he cuts it, that's also very far. Even barbecue. How often you do barbecue? And how often you use that knife? It's very, very far. Cases. So most of the time, when people are asking, Rabbi, my wife cut or I cut with a meaty knife lemon, can I squeeze it into salad? First question is, how do you know it's a meaty knife? What do you mean?
You designated it for
We,
meat.
I cut with this kalbasa. You cut with this kalbasa. Kalbasa is cold. It doesn't make the knife meaty knife.
Doesn't matter if it's 24
I cut with this steak on my plate.
Klisheni.
It's klisheni. It's not on the fire. So, what are the chances the knife?
When you cut on the
It's kli rishon.
hibachi, when you do hibachi, that would be clear rishon.
You cut with a knife on the button.
Yeah, you know when they cut on the grill.
Yeah.
Or the
I'm saying at home.
Yes.
At home, how often do we have knife that was used kli rishon? Almost never.
shawarma.
Huh? Pizza at a dairy would be.
Shawarma.
And even then, you have the roller thing.
Cooking, and then you
Sometimes
cut.
делают мясную рулет.
And they cut it when it's hot
Да, вот
from the oven. Take it out.
Roast chicken.
While it's hot.
на поднос.
Okay. You said. How often this happens? Not that often. So most of the time when people are going to come up with that question, guess what, Yosef John? It's not meaty, baby. They call it meaty, but it's really not meaty. People call it meaty, but really it's not meaty.
It's just the way it's considered clear rishon if you take the
There's no
pot
meat in
out
it.
and you cut it.
As long as it's still scalding hot.
So shawarma is not a problem?
Shawarma is clearly shown.
Klisheni.
Yeah,
The
but
knife.
who uses that knife?
The-
At home you don't have that. I'm talking about at home.
I'm just saying, that's considered clear rishon.
Right. It's on the fire. And then you walk on it. Okay, back to us. Now, what happens if the knife is not clean? You just cut with a knife,
Juicy steak.
сосиски, whatever. You throw it inside the жена не была около. You just throw it back inside the
Шкаф.
шкаф or the drawer.
That's you know that.
I'm revealing the secrets you guys don't do behind scenes. I know. The wife is not around. Whoop, whoop. You put it inside, back. Nobody saw. Now, afterwards, you took that knife. After 2 days, 3 days, you took that knife. You cut with this. Something part. Cucumber, tomatoes. Can you have those tomatoes with dairy food? Says
Yes.
Halacha, no.
No, you can't.
Unless you slice the.
Because
Переварили.
После
Residue.
порезал, он уже кошерный.
Не помыли вы
И
его.
его не выпали, поэтому что.
here, he has
So
a
if
good
you
point.
washed it after 4 days, you can do that.
No, he didn't wash it.
No, after.
He
4
threw it
days.
inside as is.
Right.
Then after 24 hours, 48 hours, doesn't matter, took it out.
Right.
He cuts with
No,
this.
I'm saying if you wash it right before you cut, you can use those.
Yeah, that's no problem.
Oh, okay.
No, you wash it before you cut. Not
Yeah, no
before you
problem.
put it.
But when you put it before you cut, the residue is not there.
So this
It's not dirty anymore. That's the idea.
Saying if it's visually dirty, it's a problem.
But if it is dirty, it's a problem. Yosef brings a good point. He says, Rabbi, if you're cutting the cucumber, the tomato, the first few slices you did, they already cleaned the knife.
But it's it affected everything else. The salad.
Not
You don't eat
necessary.
the first after.
Huh?
Not necessarily.
Depends on how dry it is too.
You might have more leftovers.
Uh-huh.
Doesn't matter. You cannot
Okay.
count on this.
But if it is on a big scale, let's say like in Costco, that you buy a sliced fruits, do you have to worry about which knife they used? Huh? Maybe they use the knife that they cut the pig on the other side and the daily over there.
Wash it.
Ну, они
So?
фреш, он на смell.
You don't have to be worried about it.
Uh, so that's a good point. But let's say, here's a good point. He says they're afraid it's going to smell. If you're gonna cut with a meaty pig knife, the cucumber, whatever, the watermelon, and the other fruits that they serve you is going to have that smell of it. So therefore, they designate special knives for this one. They're not gonna mix it. But let's say you're going right now, you're driving between different states. Somebody is a booth table, he opens somewhere, and or sells you something. Can you buy it? It's sliced. You went to Miami, and he gives you tropical drinks, tropical whatever.
In the intersection, they sell you
Mexicans, yeah.
The mango.
oranges.
Oh,
Порезанный манго.
Yeah,
Да.
it's cold, no?
Yeah.
Холодный можно, no?
холодный. Are you allowed to use
You have
it?
to buy from them.
Ah, but buy it. Maybe he cut with that same knife. He cut his pig sandwich.
I wouldn't use it.
Most likely the pig was cold. Second, может, они помыли его. The third, some fruit холодный.
Or even
No,
cold,
all
you
that
cannot.
1/2 it's all same thing. Because the fact that the meat is cold, it doesn't make the knife clean. The knife
Can
will
you
be still
take
dirty.
this fruit and wash it before you eat?
Are you going to be able to wash the fruit?
Let's say.
Wash or rub it off?
You
Of
gotta get
course,
some
you
mixed up. What are you gonna do? Wash
Cut
one
fruit.
individual?
No, but like if you have Mexican, if I was taking mango.
Do you need to? You can do whatever you want, but do
Right.
you need to? That's the
Oh, kol hakavod. So the answer is, since he doesn't want people to have the taste of whatever he ate in the mango, you have no problem. You have no problem.
Even though if he cut like a pig and all kind of things on in Kli Rishon,
English on
vessel is not tumah.
Tum'ah? Tum'ah is no problem.
No problem.
We said it was-
Goyim has all the time tum'ah.
So,
That's probably only when you buy it and use it, right?
What? When you buy the knife,
Yeah, that is the problem.
you balabait of the knife,
Then it's a problem.
you have to dip into the mikveh, not to wash. Use it without. You cannot wash it. Use it without mikveh.
Right. And even if you're the one selling it, then you don't have to do it because we said for business you don't have to do it.
Right. That's also a point. Yeah. Good point. Okay. Continuing. Now, what if a person did cut it? Says Rama. I turned the page to the Rama. V'im chatechan dagdak. What if a person did cut it very small? Tzarich l'sha'er 60 neged kol hatznon. You will need to make 60 times the entire radish. ושאומרים שאם חתך צנון בסכין של איסור, כולו אסור. וכן אם חתכו בסכין של בשר, אסור כולו בחלב. וכן נוהגים בחתך, אבל בדיעבד נאסור רק כדי נטילה. בכל זאת, אם חתך הצנון עצמו, אבל אם חתך את של הצנון, אין לחוש. אוקיי? Whatever is not so practical, I'm skipping. ואם יש ספק, אם נחתך בסכין של איסור, אז לינן לכולה. What if I don't know what knife he cut the mango with? Maybe big one, maybe kosher one, his knife, clean one. Says the Rama, anytime you don't know, you go lenient. Here? Who's here? Against whatever everybody will tell you.
So Rabbi, if you do the meat knife,
Можно, да, вот говорит.
если вы не видели.
Right? You don't know this Mexican that sells you the mango. Which knife he cut it? Clean knife or dirty knife? Says Rama, ואם יש ספק, אם נחתך בסכין של איסור, you don't know, אז דין לכולה.
We don't say stam is dirty, no? Stam knife is dirty.
Yeah, he says no.
wait a minute, if you don't have safek, so it's not allowed? I see him always cutting this big shawarma, and he also selling fruits. I see him cut with the same knife.
No.
Like what you read, the same towel.
No.
So I just don't know if you wash it or not.
Okay, let's see. לכן, קונים הצנונות שיש בהם חתוכים לצד זנבותיהם, כי תלין אשר נעשה במער וחצינה. It says, if you have a reason to say that he did not cut it with a knife that he used in a prohibited one, you can go lenient.
Good enough. You know,
And what about
So
all
it
that?
means if you can't say it, so you cannot. That's what it means.
True. But that's only whenever
Rishon.
it was used clear Rishon. Soon you're gonna see. I want to get you with you to the next section here, and you're gonna see a big chidush here. But let's read bet הלכה bet. Soon your answer gonna come. אם חתך בו שומין ובצלים וקדישין וכיוצא בהן מדברים החריפים ופירות חמוצים דגים מלוכים דינם שווה לחתך בו צנון. If he says he cut things that they are shumin, garlic, betzalim, onions, kashinim, chrein, כיוצא בהם, מדברים חריפים, other spicy things, considered to be as you cut with this tznon. As you cut tznon chobala, radish. So all the other things, the spicy things, like you said, ginger, garlic, onion, all these things, gets the status of tznon, of a radish,
Which is taking the.
which you said it's a problem. Question is, when is it a problem? When the knife is dirty or when the knife is clean?
Again, can you speak that again one more time?
Or both.
When is that the problem? When the knife was dirty or when the knife is clean?
Dirty.
if it's dirty and you clean it, you could use it. If it's clean and it's a problem, you can't use it.
Oh, so that's going to be the debate that the poskim have over here. Bottom line, you couldn't be lenient. If it was clean, you could be lenient. מכל מקום, מותר לאכול מרקחות חריפים של גויים. You're allowed to buy sliced ginger, sliced onions, sliced garlics, חריף, spicy. גויים cut it, no problem. ויש להם כלים מיוחדים לכך, או תולשין אותם. Because, says the Rama, for sure the goyim, or most likely the goyim, will not mess up the taste using prohibited knives on your garlic or on your whatever, because the taste of the forbidden thing is going to affect this. They're not going. Bad for business. So we can assume, says the Rama, that they use clean vessels. In other words, you are innocent until proven you guilty.
Подрав, если вы поехали
Got
в
it?
Узбекистан,
Да.
зарезали там барашек кошерный, все,
Да?
а это мусульманские вы посуду, вы можете там готовить или нет?
Готовить другой уже. Это будешь клир еще, варить же будешь. Надо
Можно
сделать
или нет?
агала. Не, нельзя. Надо сделать агала. Агала, скипятите его, эту посуду его.
Окунуть.
Все.
Кипяток.
Окунуть в кипяток, да, один раз все.
You don't burn it? You don't burn
Don't burn it. Because it was pot, you don't use directly with the with directly.
Flame.
You are cooking in there.
It's direct. Hot to the...
Ош плов можно
The
в
meat,
казане их
the meat doesn't touch directly their kazan. The meat,
You're like osh plov.
Osh plov, right?
That touches the kazan.
That touches
Juice.
the water. You put in the osh plov, you put water. The water is there. The meat touches the rice. The rice will touch the metal. Most of the time, the meat will not touch the metal directly. You're always going to have juice in between. Liquid, some fat
Direct
inside.
meat and...
Only like, let's say, a pan
Руки.
that people put steak directly, like just like that.
Problem.
That would be no problem. You need libun. Make it red hot.
Like burning? No.
Yeah.
But
burn
a lot
it
of
red
the
hot.
Why do you
fats
need
are
to
dripping
put
out
in
out of the meat. So that we're gonna still be.
We're supposed to debate about this, about the fat.
If you want to do that, you have to burn it.
Yeah, it is.
Кушать плов.
That's it.
It's a take from God.
Ziorat,
It's a take from God.
זה הוראת שקוראים לו.
אם אתה לוקח מגוי, and you want to use it, you do ליבון.
изучать Тору
How
здесь.
are you going to do libun?
Я честно вам
Burn
говорю.
it.
You burn it.
Миллион раз беру. Не беру, миллион раз беру.
You do agala,
No, a galat thing that doesn't touch.
He's talking about the steak.
but you don't know if somebody touched the.
You do whatever you want. I'm just telling you. If you ask Hashem, what's a bigger investment for your father?
He's talking about
За этого и нет.
he's talking about a skillet with the meat on top.
Да?
The pot you're talking about.
Здесь занимайтесь, за это все время. Поехали, вы приехали, деньги вложили. Все вот это вложите сюда. Million times more. Million, I mean trillion times more.
Другой вопрос. Люди в Майами едут.
Going to Bukhara, Tashkent, Samarkand, where all these places to Ziorat Bukharin calls it, to visit the graves. They feel that it's a good thing. Leilu Nishmat, I came, I visit. And the truth is, it doesn't do nothing. And just causes many times more damage than benefit. It'll be much better, instead of going there, to invest that time that you would go there. Let's say you would take right now 2 weeks off to go there, come back, go take 2 weeks off, go to yeshiva.
For 2 weeks. Explain this
Not,
to two parents.
not 1 hour at night. 2 weeks, go to yeshiva.
Как будто
2
поехал.
weeks is that?
Миллион раз больше, чем
He
поехал туда.
doesn't go to the
Другой вопрос.
You go visit, and all the rest is a vacation.
So go your vacation yeshiva.
Подрав.
He doesn't go just for the grave. Go for vacation.
Поехать в Майами, там где-то купаться можно, Саньют, Миньют, там что-то такое есть?
Ah, yes,
So then, Rabbeinu, it's the same
Yes,
thing you would
yes,
say
yeah,
to go
you
to
can
like
go.
Rabbi Nachman on Rosh Hashanah?
You
Same
can
thing?
go. You can go. No, Rabbi Nachman, no, but there Tzaddik promised I'm going to help you. He said, if you come to me, I
Go
promise
to-
you I'm going to
when
help
you
you.
visit, you know, the graves in Israel and whatnot. Or
Yeah,
here.
no, there, over there, the Tzaddikim, Gemara says, have more power when they passed away than they were alive. If you had to go right now, get a bracha from Baba Salik. When he was alive, his bracha that you're going to go visit his grave is stronger than you would go to his when he was alive.
So what do I do? That's a problem.
You can go. You don't have to go all the way to the grave. You can be 6 feet away.
You can't walk in. There's all graves around you.
So depends. Certain place like Baba Rabbi Milubavitch. You can go there. Kohanim allowed to go there.
Really?
Which I don't
Yeah.
get. I don't get how that works. If you're standing on the ground that's too much.
It's not too much, no?
What do you mean?
No, there
There's
is no
dead
grave.
bodies.
Oh, it's not true.
In
The
order
dead
to
bodies
walk
are
to,
behind the wall, the fence. There is a fence there.
No,
Yeah, but to
path
walk
of
the-
walk is,
yeah, the
is
path
the same
of-
ground.
it's less than 4 amot. You cannot-
Ground is not a problem. If the dead person is buried here, you have no problem to walk on the ground here. Even if it's very close to him and you have mechitza in between, it's also no problem.
Yeah, but in
There is no
mechitza,
mechitza.
like, okay, so when I go, right, there's metal poles to walk, and then you have to cross over to
Right.
get to this thing.
Right.
There's no metal
There-
poles there.
True.
It's like a foot.
Yeah, there is a certain like a road.
Yeah.
I know.
So the
there's a
Kohen
problem.
can
It's
go
not a
in there?
problem.
Kohen can go there?
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
when the
They can
Chabad
go
you can
anywhere
say
else.
that he can go Kohen inside, it's okay.
Yes, yes,
They
yes.
okay with
Yes,
that?
they made it that way. Yeah.
They can-
That's the reason they also didn't put above the grave of the Rabbi Mulubavitch. They didn't put a roof. It's open.
Right.
Why? So people can come there. The Kohanim can come
It's
there.
not too much Kohen.
Right.
I
That's
thought
the idea they kept
you
it
don't-
open.
You don't need 4 amot. You don't need 4 amot space.
For amot, if you don't have mechitza. If you have mechitza, you don't need 4 amot.
There is mechitza.
big is the mechitza?
10 tfachim, it is. I checked. I was there a few times.
It's
like a box, right?
You
Don't need the box. The box was before they put fences. Now they
Yeah,
put
yeah,
fences. Don't need box.
So wait, is this box? I always hear people saying this box. What's a box? What is it?
When I was a child, I was visiting there. When I was 12 years old, I visited there.
Yeah, with the box.
And I remember my grandparents are Kohanim, my uncles are Kohanim. They walked with a box in there.
Yeah, yeah.
What does that mean? You walk
Because there is a halachot that says that I'm in a different territory sitting in that box, being in that box. There is halachot about laws of
It's a frame.
tum'ah.
It's a frame
So
with
if I wanted to go to
open
Uman,
and
I
then
can't go to
you go
the
in that.
I don't know about Uman. I don't know.
Kohen?
I think there is a. I think there is a. Napisana Adkan Kohanim. I think they have places that where you're allowed to, where not. But I don't think you'll be allowed to get all the way to the grave.
Kohen лучше дома сидеть.
No, you can go Kibbutz Tzadikim that they are okay for you
Another car.
to go. Like Rabbi Milubavitch is one of them. It's right here. Don't have to fly to
I
Uman.
might go. I just never understood this gate because I'm stepping on the ground. It's a great.
No problem. No problem.
And my friend told me you can't put your arm out there.
Right.
You're
Don't
not
put your
allowed
arm.
to-
Hold on,
so I
above the
walk like
fence.
this.
Above the. I also don't put my arm out there. Why should you go like this?
No, but he's. I never understood the Tumah. Like you can't. No, I couldn't even throw my note. He's like, you can't throw your note.
So you
I
can
have-
throw your note. Don't cross your hand.
That's what I'm saying.
You bless
Wrong.
you bless the Israel. Better stay home. Don't go nowhere.
So,
He just said it's okay. I mean,
they said it. He didn't say not okay. He says better. Continuing, back to us. If so, what did we learn? Back to us. So Ziorat Rabotai, if you can invest your time and money into Torah studies, Ari, I know it's hard to explain whenever emotions come in, logic comes out. Not everybody understands logic. When it comes to these things, there's a lot of emotions that they play a role. So not always people listen to whatever I will say, but if you're really asking what's worth more for you is to
Not for him, for the niftar.
for the niftar. I mean to say, yeah, it's for you to go to invest your time and money into Torah versus into all this trip, feeding Uzbeki, give parnasa to Uzbekim, give parnasa to Russian airplanes that they're going to kill people who come people with this, and a lot of people that you are feeding on the way, and the amount of zechut you got out of this entire trip is very little. So, and also influence other people for that. If you think about how much money the Bukharians, Samarkand fund, Dushanbe fund, Tashkent fund, if they would take all this fund and build one yeshiva for the Bukharians over here, instead of having every other day another youngster overdosed and goes to the ground, if they would do that, it will be much more better than the Samarkand fund, Tashkent fund, all these funds. Much better. Одну yeshivu сделать бесплатно. Там больше, чем гарантия, больше, чем $2 миллиона уже ушло там. А это он. А эти все фанды. Больше, чем $2 миллиона уже ушло.
Заведли.
А? Намного больше.
Ека фанов.
Think about this $2 million put in here in Queens. Make the yeshiva, or not free. The one that struggle, don't give them a hard time. Be'emet, give them free tuition. Easy.
Yeah, but that's easier said than done because a lot of people are gonna go claim that they don't have, but they'd rather they do.
Let them claim that. Let them lie. They go. What's better, to fix the graves over there, or to fix alive people over here?
But There's also Rabbeim that's needed.
Rabbeim. Who's Rabbeim?
There's Rabbeim that are needed to run these yeshivot.
True.
Torah.
Develop, Rabbeim,
Safari.
develop. Put that money, put the whole mind into fixing alive people versus fixing graves of dead people. Understand? Okay, continuing. Tavlin shenidochu b'meducha. Okay. Kelim miuchadim. Now let's read this. Halacha, this is very practical. אם חתך בו בסכין של גוי, או שחתך בסכין של בשר שנאסר לאוכלם בחלב. Gemara says about Chizkiah Melech. If you already touched that point, I'll finish off with the Gemara. Gemara says Chizkiah Melech. You know how tzaddik he was, Ari? Chizkiah Melech. He made everybody learn Torah. Everybody, רבותיי, you have to understand that. מדן ועד באר שבע לא היה תינוק ותינוק שלא ידעו בבקיאות, טומאה וטהרה. The most complicated laws. קדושה היא טהרה. Who made this? חזקיה המלך. Big tzaddik or no? Big tzaddik. When he passed away, his children, the Gemara said, wanted to give him kavod. What kavod did they do for him? Says the Gemara, וכבוד עשו לו במותו. They gave חזקיה המלך big kavod. So what's the big kavod they gave him? שבנו ישיבה על קברו. They built yeshiva on his grave. What's the biggest kavod you can do to your father, Ari John? Ziorat? No, John did this. Chizkiah HaMelech had so much zechut. All Am Yisrael learned Torah because of him. Says the Gemara, when you went to Shamayim, you want to show more kavod to your father? When your father went to Shamayim, open yeshiva after his name. Biggest kavod you can give to your father. More than millions ziorats that you're going to ever do in your life. This ziorat is a made-up thing. It's not written anywhere you have to come to visit your father's grave. Nowhere.
Rabbi, even if he doesn't follow Torah mitzvot during his life?
Yeah. You give him zechut. Something to do now at least. Show me which book it's written to do ziorat. גזי הייתה написано.
To do what?
Visit the graves. איפה כתוב את זה?
נגדי.
מוסלמני. Pictures откуда взяли? Христианы.
Christians don't put it.
Эти русские.
Христиане.
Русские это делают, начали. Русские начали, тихо, бухарские, опа, the Muhammad took it over.
I mean, with all due respect to the dead body, at some point there's nothing there anymore.
True.
Right? I mean,
True.
they decompose.
Yeah,
So,
true.
Но когда вот там человек мертвый лежит, его родственник приходит, нишама спускается туда, где он лежит. Да или нет?
No.
Why?
Many times no, and many times if he'll come down, it'll be worse for him to come down.
Why?
Because the amount of averot he have done, he has to go around to all the klipot going up again. Ой, что с ним будет?
С кем?
Also depends who the person came.
Okay.
If he himself clean or not.
Мама лежит,
Да.
сын пришел
Да,
на грейв.
да.
Мама знает, что сын пришел или нет?
Certain times yes, certain times no.
Why? Well, it's-
Depends who she is. Bring Masechet Brachot. Open Masechet Brachot. Daf Yud Chet. Aktualim. Open in English for you. Open. Gemara says there are times that they know. There are times that they don't know. And that's if a tzaddik comes. If tzaddik doesn't come, forget about it. Choshkin Amom Megun.
Тилим читает.
Why? You know why? Whenever they are in Shamayim, they learn Torah, the biggest secrets. The moment there is Tum'ah gets closer to them, everything gets blocked down. Blocked. Signal nirabot. If that person right now enjoys learning, and you're coming, you tameh. Ты что сделал? Ты тамeh, ты грешник.
А, грешник.
Как ты грешник? Значит, надо открывать. Книги.
Yes, kavod to the different.
Open, Daf Yud Chet. Open over there.
А, мир грешный, я понимаю. Визит маму не надо делать, что ли? Я не могу понять.
Good. I told you there's a lot of emotions. It's hard to deal with emotions.
version is my Bukhari. No? Shkavod?
Ну,
Желательно не ходить, что ли?
Да, это про Гаон Мивина пишет, открыто. Желательно не ходить туда, если. Says there is all the damages in the world happens from person going over there.
На могилу.
Любавич.
Кивет tzadikim зазывал.
Tzadikim надо ходить. No, this. No. Here, who you want to read? Come read. Aaron, you want to read? Balan? Yeah. Here, Daf Yud Chet Amud Bet. This. You saw this story a million times. There was one person before Rosh Hashanah went to sleep. His wife kicked him out of the house. He went to sleep in the graveside. Помните? Вот это история. Right. Gemara says over here, they in Shamayim they really know what's going on in this world or no?
Yes.
So the Gemara says sometimes they know, sometimes they don't know. So you ask Rabbi, a mother buried, the son comes to visit, she comes down or no? She knows he came or no? What's the answer? Sometimes she'll know, sometimes she's not gonna know. So all this Yorat, Габекот, поехал ты туда, можешь будет или не будет. Если она будет, кто сказал, что она хочет тебя видеть, если ты говоришь, что она хочет тебя видеть. She is right now in the image, you understand that or no? She is right now over there, sees all the truth. And she says, what type of child I left in this world? Сидит целый день, русский канал сидит. Потом это время свое тратит, битуль Тора делает. Потом его жена микву идет. Потом битуль Тора, он целый день учится.
English.
He doesn't learn Torah as much as he was supposed to. He gives Baruch Hashem money. He gets Baruch Hashem money, doesn't give enough tzedakah. He doesn't talk to his wife the right way. He has a lot of gava. Ему на кто-то посмотрел, кто-то посмотрел, he gets offended. She all in Shamayim says, what type of child did I live in this world? This type of dirty child comes around to her. Она от него убегает, иди не говори, что ты мусор, иди отсюда. Mom, you're right. I don't want to connect to you. If his wife doesn't go to mikveh. I'm saying if he's tzaddik, maybe they'll know he comes. Maybe. Если он не tzaddik.
Yeah, when do you ever see that's what the stories of like Chamabayda going to visit?
Right.
That's what they say about Rivka and Mina, no? It says in Torah, it doesn't say how she died. It says why? Because people who thought that the stuff came from her.
Yeah. You know that or no?
What?
That story with Rivka. Rashi says it. It doesn't say where Rivka is buried. It doesn't say where Rivka died. Не написано в Торе. Ее death. Хая Сара написано. והיו חיי שרה 100 שנה, 120 שנה וישב. Правильно, помните? חיי שרה, парадос חיי שרה. Rivka не написано, что она умерла. So Rashi says, why not?
Does it she died or do we don't know where she is buried?
Both.
Oh, he talked about the Borota,
чтобы ее сын этот Раша не пришел туда.
Wait, Marada Machpelah, she's
Sarah, it says, came out Yitzhak. So Yitzhak will come. Ishmael is not from Sarah, Ishmael is from Agag. Yitzhak will come to visit his mother. Yitzhak tzaddik.
Yes.
No problem. But Rivka, who came out of her?
Это Раша.
So don't write where I'm buried. Don't write that I passed away. Why? For him not to come.
The Marada Machpelah, isn't she?
А есть человек, он грешник в наше поколение. С лезвием броится, лашон ара разговаривает, с женой спит без миквы. Пришел к маме. Кошки не меон, не меон.
Если он клип.
Клип нету, Джон. Если клип ты уйдешь, нету клип. Ты здесь живешь, ты грешник. Секунду, если лашон ара, его сына.
Зачем мы живем тогда?
Над собой работать!
No, but with that rationale, you're also saying that.
Сколько можно грешить, так надо работать.
No, Kodorov, you're also saying that no matter how much I work on myself, every second I could be sinning. So it's like counter. You know, it doesn't make. How does that work?
How does it work? You have to work on yourself.
I'm working on myself, but
Как
then I
значит,
sin.
что человек
So it's
исправился
like,
или
I'm prone to sin.
You're
Prone.
true.
So you can't be.
We're prone to
considered
sin, true. So that's why he says, if I'm clean, you're never clean.
Right.
The question, if I'm clean, it's not exist.
So then you're always sinning, no matter how.
Nachon. Now you need the mercies of Hashem to clean you from these sins.
But he's saying, why would you go up in the levels if over there you're sinning even more and the verdict.
Чего мы здесь сидим, учимся тогда? Если мы не грешим, что
Чтобы эфорт
Effort. Your obligation is to put effort. Старайся.
Think about result.
Zohar now, it's already too late.
No, this was instead of the Zohar, all the mysticism. Back to us. I told you on Shabbat вы пропустили, не пришли в Shabbat. Большое это пропустили.
What does it say again?
We spoke on Shabbat, a very important lecture. Very important
Morning
lecture.
or Sudash?
On the morning.
What is it?
Почему такие интересные вещи вы делаете в шаббат, когда нас нет? Делайте, когда мы здесь.
Но когда вы здесь, потом в Shabbat никто не придет. I keep the juice for Shabbat, so you guys gonna have an incentive to come.
Some of us can't come, it's too far.
What can I tell you?
Move over here.
Переезжайте.
Just interrupt.
Yeah, I am Minyan. I am Minyan, of course. I'm more than we had about Hashem nice crowd. Okay, next. Don't miss out, Rabotai. Shabbat is not so hard. 6 o'clock, Baruch Shamar, it's not the end of the world. It's very doable.
6 o'clock?
6 o'clock, Baruch Shamar.
After net.
Yeah, after net. Right now, net is 5:30. So, Amidah. Impossible.
I pray.
Okay,
Wake up 4 o'clock.
so,
I have to be at work at 6, that's why.
okay, so back to us. Here. אם חתך בו בסכין של גוי, או שחתך בסכין של בשר שנאסר לאוכלם בחלב, לדעה ראשונה בספר הקודם היה בסכין מקונח בן יומו, או שאינו מקונח, אפילו אינו בן יומו. ויש אומרים, אפילו אינו מקונח, אינו בן יומו מקונח. בקו העניין של סכין שהדיחו היטב בסבון או שאר חומרים הפוגמים, ישתנה דינו. You see, he holds, or ההלכה holds, that if the knife was clean, forget about all this. This only will be a problem when it is spicy thing, those 3 spicy things. Chiltit, which is a crazy spicy thing, very, very hot, spicy. Spinach and
Radish.
radish.
So if it's clean or not, it doesn't matter.
Huh?
If it's clean or not, it doesn't matter that much.
I'll give you very much a small thing. Yeah, if it's clean or not. If it's clean, it's no problem, he says. Oh,
But if you don't
clean
know,
means to say wash, soap, and everything.
but if it's clean or not, you don't know it's a good cut. It doesn't matter. You still could take a leniency
It's
on
already
that.
safek.
No, that's not a go here. Here is talking about the meaty and the dairy.
Okay.
So he said that if you cut right now garlic, you cut right now onions, all these things with a knife that was meaty, but it's clean with soap and scrubbed it well.
No,
Unless
not
Now
really.
you go to a hotel now. You have all the silverware. You can use them?
למה שיהיה use them? לא הבנתי.
Can you use them? No.
Why should you use them?
You're saying if it's clean and it's clean with soap in the dishwasher, whatever.
No.
Well, you say you're allowed. That's what you say. No, that's what you understand.
You want to allow it? Why you want to allow it?
Because it's clean.
And not clear Rishon.
And most of the chance they didn't do clearly Rishon. And you don't know. And if you have safek also.
And you're not gonna use it for clear Rishon, that's what.
So you have safek.
This was in Siman Tzadik Aleph. We skipped that Siman. But over there, this was in Siman Tzadik Aleph.
Okay.
We skipped that Sa'if that spoke about this question. And the answer to that is something that is meant to be used with hot, we are afraid you're going to end up using it with hot. So let's say the spoon right now, right? You want to use the spoon. You say, Rabbi, I ate cold baksh. I ate cold rice. Can I use their spoon or no? The truth, you could have. But we are afraid today you're going to use it with cold baksh. You're going to get the hang of it. And tomorrow eat with this.
With clear Rishon, you mean?
Hot baksh. Yeah, clear rishon. Or mix it with clear rishon.
So you can only eat cold, not hot.
You can mix it. People put raw baksh into the pan and they mix it.
Yeah.
What do they mix it with? The spoon. So the fact that you got a hang of it that it's okay. True.
Okay, so even
When do we say stam kelim bnei yoman? Only if it happened. If somebody cooked it. But you cannot use something claiming it's a stam kelim.
Why not? It is stam kelim.
You cannot use something and say it is stam kelim. You understand the difference?
Better not
But
to.
it is a stam kelim.
It is. Can I use stam kelim? I right now want to go to the goy, knock on his door, say, goy, I want to give your pot, I want to make oshpalo. Can I do that or no? I don't know how many months, how many hours ago you used it. Stam killing. Can I do that or no?
No.
Not allowed. Stam killing nam b'nei oman. Stam killing nam b'nei oman is after it happened. Can I eat the food or I have to throw it out? So stam killing nam b'nei oman, eat it. Right. But you cannot go ahead and use stam killing. I said on Shabbat, Mama, in short. If somebody would ask you, how do I know if I have ga'ava?
Make it like this. Wow, gawa.
I didn't touch you. How do I know? What I'm sitting here, how do I know if I have ga'ava? What's the indicator?
You have to say something.
I'm not saying nothing to anybody. I want to know right now, I have ga'ava or no?
Judging other people.
Be happy.
Who are you judging, yourself or the people?
Myself. I want to know, I have ga'ava or no? What's the indicator?
The way people treat you. Respect.
I like his answer. When you're thinking that you're better than everyone else when you're sitting at the table.
No, the way they.
That's one answer.
If they treat you with respect.
There's another answer is, if you feel hurt by any person.
Если кто-то вас обидел.
If you feel hurt.
Чувствуете это.
Чувствуете, у вас больно за кого чего-то?
Значит, гава.
У тебя гава есть. Why? If you will be like dirt, and somebody steps on the dirt gets hurt? No.
It gets molded.
So the moment you feel that you got hurt means you are not dirt. If you are not dirt, you are above the dirt. You have gava.
So wait, if let's say your wife.
The person told me, Rabbi, I went to pick up my relatives. After 10 years, I didn't see them from the airport. So the first thing when they see me, before shalom, before hour, before anything, что ты так поправился? Why you got so fat?
Люди поправляют.
He tells them, Shalom, I came this so early in the morning to pick you up. After 10 years I didn't see you, and the first opening line you have, why you got so fat?
So he has gava? Amen.
So he said, Rabbi, I got hurt.
Wow.
I asked him after the interview, why do you think you got hurt? Because you expected, you woke up so early, you didn't see them 10 years. What's the expectations is? That they should treat you nice, nachon? That's the expectation.
Thank you for coming.
You wanted them to say, thank you for coming, you came out so early. You have expectations because you invested into them, nachon? So the moment you expect something means you are so good.
Yeah.
So if you remember all the mistakes you have done, would you expect something? No? Why you expected something nice? A nice conversation, a nice welcoming greeting, because you think I'm such a good person.
Yeah, but
You don't remember your mistakes. What David HaMelech said, Hashem, let me remember all the time my mistakes. V'chatati negdi tamid.
Yeah, but Rob,
I'm coming home right now. What do I expect my wife? To open me the door, to give me tapachki, to have the house clean, the dishes washed?
Что так поздно пришел?
Huh? That's what you expect. You came home,
Где был?
I'm a shapa. No tapachki, the door is clogged and she's not answering her phone. The dishes are piling up and she's upset why you came so late.
So what do you do?
So you got hurt.
Это ее гава и наш
Why?
Гава.
Because you have ga'ava.
So why they say you're not allowed to say Baal Tshuva?
And when a person has ga'ava, there's no Torah, there's no happiness, no simcha, no emunah, nothing. Everything will get lost.
Wait, one second, Rabbeinu.
Why?
It's a natural thing to
I'm
get
such a
upset.
good person.
But
Being sick and calling it natural, that's the biggest sickness.
If a person was to walk into this room
We are
and
sick.
embarrass you right now,
We are sick.
Rabbeinu, I understand.
No, you understand.
You as your personal feel,
We-
feel hurt.
Born with a poison that Nahash put in Hava. It's called Zohama. What is that Zohama? Ga'ava.
I understand. That's not my point.
It is that point.
A natural feeling.
It's
that
not
you're gonna
natural. It's disease.
It's the poison.
Yeah, but
Contagious.
Come on,
have. The
Rabbi.
person just walks in here, smacks you right now in front of
True.
everyone, and walks out. You're gonna tell, okay.
I have Ga'ava. I am expected since I am teaching you, since I'm behaving
It's not
nice with
expected,
you.
it's
I'm
something that You're
expecting
not just gonna. Oh, okay. You're gonna be like
respect. So I have, if I will get hurt, I have Ga'ava. But Rabbi Meir Balanes, whenever he had a problem Two people had problem in his community, and the husband said, "Where were you?" He said, "I went to the lecture." Rabbi Meir Baal Haness said, "Why are you coming so late?" "I'm not coming home until I'm going to spit in Rabbi Meir's face."
Yes.
What did Rabbi Meir say?
Speed.
Bechavod.
7 times.
Oh, he said, I have something in my eye.
Yeah. Bechavod. Would you do that?
Yeah, but
Huh?
No.
Somebody would pee on your face right now. Would you allow it or no?
No.
No. So what? Rabbi Meir Baal Haness, that was the smartest of all the Chachamim.
I understand, but again, we're never remaining.
So you telling me, Rabbi, it's a natural thing. That's the problem. Being sick and called the sickness natural is the biggest sickness. We're all sick. That's I told him.
How do you work
Rabbi,
with
can I go see Orat?
How do you work?
Habibi, if I were you, I would hide in the ground, not going to see Orat.
How do you?
I can go visit my parents. I'm tzaddik, Rabbi, you're chisty. The fact that you have a big kippah and a big beard doesn't make you chisty during the day. It has to be chisty here.
Everybody say, у меня есть Бог в сердце.
Да.
Я в синагогу не хожу.
Госпан Бог в сердце тоже есть, говорит. Вы знаете это, да? Ой, tzaddik, tzaddik, вы знаете это, а? No? One person had a community all the time used to say, Rabbi, everything depends, clean heart, clean heart. Don't steal, don't kill, don't be with somebody else's wife. That's the point of life. So he said one day, he made a big commotion, big balagan. Just такой tzaddik umir, why? Everybody must come. Biggest tzaddik in the world died. Why? Tzaddik, какой tzaddik? He put a table, put the body, put the talit on top. Why? Tzaddik, he never stole. He never cheated with somebody else's wife. He never killed. He never spoke lashon. His heart was clean. Wow. What is tzaddik takoi? He picks up the talit and the sea goes spam. They see a sheep, keves. They say, you guys said to be tzaddik is not to steal, not to kill, not to sleep with somebody else's wife. That's exactly what he did. He was tzaddik. So that's why, Habibi. That's I told you on Shabbat. I just gave a small thing. It's a Shabbat. I gave a long one, long part of it. So I'm telling you, come Shabbat morning, you're gonna enjoy. You're going to take that information, pass it over to your wife, to your children. They're gonna grow the right way. They're gonna understand that somebody hurts you, you get hurt. It's not a natural thing. It's a sickness that you have. That you have to get rid of that sickness out of this gava. So that's next Shabbat, Bezat. Baruch Adonai Le'olam. Amen. Amen. Rabbi Hanan Emergash Omer Atzah.